Hey, it's Ginny from the Hump Day Crew. I'm here with Adam Bouska and Jeff Parshley, co-founders of the No Hate campaign. G'day, guys.
How's it going?
Well, it's good to finally meet you after chatting to you a couple of years ago. And I remember when we did chat to you a couple of years ago, your photo tally for the No Hate campaign was, I think off memory, 1,197?
Yeah, maybe somewhere in the thousands.
Somewhere around that.
Yeah.
What is it now, the total tally?
It's a little bit over 11,000 now. We've grown quite a bit since then.
So, pretty much at a rate of 5,000 per year.
Wow,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And like before we were talking about how, you know, this has grown so much in the past couple of years, you've had a lot of support internationally as well, and Australia was one of the first to get on board. What's it been like since then? It's obviously been a benefit to your campaign. It's grown to more of a global awareness of how gay rights are really deprived from certain communities.
It's been extremely overwhelming, but we're thankful that the community has really taken this on as its own and kind of carried the message on to show that it's not just a California issue. This is something that affects us all regardless of where we live.
Yeah. Politically, how is the No Hate campaign bill going at the moment, Proposition 8?
Proposition 8 is still in limbo. I mean, it was passed back in 2008, but even still today, Californians don't have equal marriage. So we're hoping that it'll get the attention of the Supreme Court, and that might set the standard for all of the other states. But even past marriage equality, we will still be fighting against all forms of discrimination, because even in the majority of states, you can still be fired for just being gay. There's gay adoption issues all over this place, and even immigration equality has become a recent issue that they've been fighting for. So I mean, there's so many different issues. So we're just trying to fight discrimination as a whole.
I wanna kiss a girl. I wanna kiss a girl. I wanna kiss a boy. I wanna kiss a girl. I wanna kiss a girl. I wanna kiss a boy. I wanna kiss a
Actually coming here to West Hollywood, that's where we're staying, I just noticed how much of a gay culture there is there. Were you guys, obviously, you experience a gay culture here that's very open to a certain extent. Were you surprised when you found out that not the whole world sees it as clear-cut as we do in a way?
Yeah, I think, I mean, you know, when anybody's voting on the rights of a minority group, when a majority has the right to vote on minorities' rights, you know, that's just wrong in itself in the beginning. And a lot of people did, I think there was a lot of comfortable people here in California that were thinking that Prop 8 would never pass. It's so liberal. The state of California is very liberal. So I think when it did pass, it kind of put a lot of people in check and reminded everybody that, you know, if you want to see the change, you have to make the change, and you have to do your part and, you know, use your voice and vote and educate other people on the issues that are happening right now, so that, you know, everybody can ultimately have full equality.
Yeah, we've come a long way in 20 years, but even still we have so much further to go. I mean, you can still look at other countries like Uganda that are dealing with kill bills over there, and there's just a variety of issues all over this world that we need to raise awareness to. We weren't activists when we started this campaign, but it's definitely educated us to what's going on out there.
Yeah, and you've had a truckload of celebrities that have jumped on board. I just walked in here and I saw Jane Lynch on the cover, which I was very excited about. Where do you see the No Hate campaign going for the rest of 2011?
I mean, we're going to try to take it as many places as we can. We're going to try to involve as many people as possible. One of our mottos is every face counts. You know, the more people we have coming together to speak the message, the louder the message will be. So we have a lot of shoots around the United States scheduled in different locations, just trying to get everybody involved. And we had a shoot scheduled for Tokyo for our first international trip, but due to the disaster over there, we had to postpone it. So, I mean, we're still hoping that we can, you know, make it outside of the country and show everybody that this is a worldwide effort, and that, you know, equality for humans all over the world is necessary.
Great. Well, we actually want to get you guys down to Australia, because I'd love to see what you could do with the kangaroos in the background. Might have to get one to hold up over my head.
Gotta represent with local culture. That's part of what makes it really cool, is to see people from different subcultures in different cities bring out stuff that's native to the area. We'd love to see that.
Well, the thing is that I was going to actually ask you, you've actually had a big international response for this campaign. What's the biggest response you've had from a country?
Gosh, I mean, off the top of my head, I was going to say Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that through the Hump Day Crew, you guys were some of the first people to speak out internationally for our cause, to recognize that it wasn't just a California issue, and that meant a lot to us. It spoke loud to us, so that stands out in my mind.
And it helps that by you guys doing that, you know, it raised the awareness about the campaign so much earlier on in the campaign that, you know, with the awareness level being brought up at this point, and now we're this far down the road, you know, all the people that you guys educated are now educating other people's.
Yeah, it kind of sets a standard for other countries. They see that, hey, this is possible for us to get on board too, so they do. So I feel like it definitely helped us out early on.